This is the most important video I will ever make. If I could only give one single piece of advice for becoming a better musician, it would be this. Get to know all of your major and minor scales and all 7 chords that come out of each one like the back of your hand.
Practice for getting better at music. Do these things and you'll be sick.
Even if you never practice a single other thing, and all of the rest of your musical progress just comes from jamming with your friends, do the whole rest of your musical life this favor and go through some period of time where you get to know all of your major and minor keys really well. It's the foundation of literally everything. I literally can't stress it enough. If you can look at an octave and the right set of notes for whatever musical situation you're in lights up without a second of thought, you have the keys to 99% of the musical universe.
That's incredible!
Let me explain.
At the foundation of every musical situation, there's a set of notes that is the correct set of notes for that situation, the key.
The key.
If we're playing a song in A, then all of the chords, melodies, bass lines, everything is made up of these 7 notes. If you know this set of notes really deeply and are comfortable using it, then when you encounter a song in A out in the wild, it's going to be infinitely easier to learn, retain, improvise over, easier in every way, because you already have a grasp on the underlying DNA of the song. If you're playing a song and you don't know the underlying key well, there's going to be this barrier in between you and being able to express yourself creatively, because nothing is a more immediate hindrance in a musical situation than not knowing which notes are going to work.
Practice your scales. Faster. Better. Faster. Cross your thumb. You failure.
Now, practicing scales is kind of the classic thing that people don't want to do, which is understandable because this is not making music. It's a technical exercise that teaches your thumbs when to cross, teaches your hands how to play together, and gets you comfortable using all your fingers equally. And it's a great thing to do, don't get me wrong, it's certainly the gateway in, but it doesn't take you all the way there to knowing your keys deeply. In order to learn a language, you can't just study the rules of grammar. You have to speak, and the same is true here. In order to etch a key deeply into your mind, you have to use it to make music. Do this, but spend twice as much time doing this. Do this, but spend twice as much time doing this. Always practice using the information and speaking the language. And after playing and writing and improvising and learning many songs in many different keys over a long period of time, you can get to a place where the right set of notes is just always instantly there without a second of thought, ready for you to use. Get there, and you will have removed the biggest barrier in between yourself and existing competently in 99% of musical situations. There's no better thing you can do for yourself than have a solid grasp on the foundations of music. And the good news is that practicing your scales actually is a creative, self-expressive, joyous process. Practicing your scales is learning songs. Practicing your scales is improvising. And practicing your scales is writing music.
And that's what I want to do.
So get good with all of your major and minor keys over time by practicing the scale, learning songs, and improvising. It's truly the best thing you could do for yourself.
Practice for getting better at music. Do these things and you'll be sick.